Antarctica has caught our attention for many years. From the intrepid scientists of today to the famous first explorers of the 1800s, we have been enthralled by the treasures hidden within Antarctica's frozen plains. Antarctica is wrapped in mystery as the last untouched wilderness on Earth and is excellent at retaining its secrets because it's a place of extremes. To know more about the beauty of Antarctica, just continue watching the video until the end. For more interesting content like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Explain. Antarctica is uninhabitable for people due to the harsh weather, sub-freezing temperatures, and desolate terrain. The ice-covered continent, which makes up 90% of the ice on Earth, is nearly 1.5 times the United States and entirely covered in ice. Despite this, researchers persisted and found bizarre natural phenomena, fantastic species, blood-red waterfalls, and ancient fossils. They've even been able to find a world beneath the ice, complete with enormous mountain ranges hidden below a salty subsurface lake. Number 1. Underground lakes. Even though it's hard to picture anything beneath Antarctica's huge glaciers, researchers have found a number of subsurface lakes. There are thought to be 400 lakes buried beneath 3 kilometers of ice in the locations that were studied, which radars first discovered in 1970. According to scientists, the lakes are the result of Antarctica's breakup from the once supercontinent Gondwanaland. The pressure from the ice sheet's weight prevents the lakes from freezing. The largest subglacial lake in Antarctica is Lake Vostok, which Russian scientists first learned about in the 1990s. Located 3.5 kilometers beneath the ice, it is also the third largest lake in the world in terms of volume. Even though the lake was covered by ice more than 20 million years ago, scientists have subsequently bored deep into the holes into the ice to extract samples of the water. One sample revealed the temperature to be about -3 degrees Celsius. Number 2. Deep Lake. Scientists have been enthralled by Deep Lake, an interior lake in East Antarctica, for a long time. The lake is 55 meters below sea level, and the saltiness of the water rises with the depth. Its water is extremely salty, 10 times saltier than that of the ocean, and equivalent to the Dead Sea. As a result, even at its deepest points, where temperatures can exceed -20 degrees Celsius, the water does not freeze. The lake's ecosystem is one of the least productive yet most remarkable in the world, making it all but uninhabitable. Despite the fact that the majority of other animals are at risk, scientists have discovered 4 different microbe species in the waterways. There have been reports of some of the penguins swimming in the waters, but because the lake is so much colder than the ocean, they risk dying quickly. Number 3. Blood Falls. A vivid, crimson, 5-story waterfall cascades from the Taylor Glacier into Lake Bonny into the McMurdo Dry Valley. Although it appears as if there's a bloody wound in the ice, scientists have just recently identified the origin of this enigmatic occurrence. Blood Falls' water source was formerly a saline lake, but glaciers have formed on top of the lake and cut it off from the atmosphere. Since it has been stored 400 meters below ground, the water has gotten even saltier over time, becoming 3 times as salty as seawater. It also has a low freezing point. The salt water is also incredibly iron-rich and totally devoid of sunlight and oxygen. The iron in the water oxidizes and rusts as it leaks through the crack in the glacier and comes into contact with the air, turning the water a dark red color. Only helicopters or cruise ships traveling through the Ross Sea may get close to this unsettling sight. Number 4. Unusual creatures. The coldest temperature ever recorded was -89.4 degrees Celsius in Antarctica, which is a dry, ice-covered desert with little rain, strong winds, and the lowest temperatures on Earth. However, it is also home to a wide variety of unusual fauna. Although it was formerly believed that no organism could exist below the enormous sheets of ice, researchers have found a variety of strange organisms that have evolved to survive in the hostile environment. There are microbes, crustaceans, enormous squid, long, lanky spiders the size of dinner plates, and huge, golden-bristled, sharp-jawed worms. There are even transparent ice fish. These bizarre beings have huge eyes and translucent skin that reveals their interior organs. Due to the antifreeze glycoproteins that they possess, the fish cannot survive in warmer waters. In addition, they lack hemoglobin, a substance that gives our blood its red color. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever a new video is posted, and like the video if you're enjoying so far. Thank you. Now let's get back onto the video. Number 5. Ancient fossils and rainforests. Over the course of millions of years, the ancient continent of Antarctica has undergone some amazing changes. After the Ice Age, Antarctica turned into a frozen desert, but prior to that, it was a balmy place with rainforests and perhaps even civilizations. The discovery of fossilized wood, evidence of tropical plants, and leaf impressions indicating the presence of rainforests in Antarctica led to the development of the idea. There are also a ton of Cretaceous-era dinosaur, avian, and marine mammal fossils that have been discovered by scientists. The fossilized forewings of a species of beetle that existed between 14 and 20 million years ago in a warmer climate, as well as microscopic single-celled fossils, have been discovered among the smaller species. These fossils have been a hot topic for discussion among experts. Number 6. Singing ice. In Antarctica, a huge block of ice is singing. Most ice shelves in Antarctica are smaller than the Ross Ice Shelf. It spans an area of more than 500,000 square kilometers, roughly the size of France, and is several hundred meters thick. Recent research has revealed the Ross Ice Shelf sings a sinister tune as a result of winds moving across the snowy dunes. The winds produce surface tremors and practically constant seismic tones. Scientists employ seismic sensors to hear the somber melody because the vibrations aren't detectable to human ears. After seismic sensors were deployed on the ice shelf to monitor other behaviors, the song was unintentionally discovered. Since then, researchers have shown that the song varies in reaction to environmental factors like snowstorm or melting. They are currently studying the ice shelf stability and susceptibility to collapse through the seismic humming, utilizing the song as a tool to monitor it in real time. Number 7. The Southern Ocean. In 2000, the Southern Ocean was ranked as the 5th largest ocean in the world. With its complete encirclement of Antarctica, it is the 4th largest ocean in the world. It also includes the southern portions of the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans and is a significant factor in driving global ocean circulation. It is over twice the size of the United States, with a maximum depth of roughly 7,300 meters. This enigmatic ocean might know the key to absorbing carbon emissions. According to researchers, humans produce 15% of the carbon dioxide emissions and have been absorbed by the Southern Ocean. When traveling to Antarctica by ship, travelers will experience the Southern Ocean's raw strength as they gaze out from the viewing docks and catch their first sight of the Antarctic Peninsula. Number 8. Ancient meteorites. Meteorites can be found in an abundance in Antarctica. Despite the fact that meteorites can fall anywhere on the planet, it is simpler to detect them in Antarctica since the region's harsh, dry climate preserves the stony shards. On the ice's pristine white surface, the dark meteorites are also easier to see, and they virtually always contain extraterrestrial rocks because few rocks naturally occur on Antarctica's ice sheets. Because the vast ice sheet has been stationary long enough for its top layers to be melted by sunlight and strong winds, the East Antarctic is especially prime for the discovery of meteorites. This displays the older ice and massive meteorite concentrations. Since 1976, more than 20,000 samples of extraterrestrial meteorites have been gathered thus far. Number 9. The Giant Hole. In 2017, an opening in Antarctica the size of Ireland occurred. The hole, which is referred to as Polynia, is nothing new, but with a surface area of 78,000 square kilometers, it is one of the biggest ones to be noticed since the 1970s and the first to open in 40 years. The Polynia, which may be found in the Weddell Sea in the Southern Ocean, developed as a result of the warmer, saltier water that was present in the deeper portions of the sea. Ocean currents force the warm water to the surface, where it melts the surface ice. The water sinks once more when it interacts with the surface water, which is cooler, before being reheated and forced back to the surface. And that was all for today's video. Thank you for joining us. Express your valuable thoughts down in the comment section below, like, share, and subscribe. And also spend some time watching other videos on our channel. We are going to explore some of the most mind-boggling stories, technologies, and cars from all over the world. We will explain the questions who, what, why, and how. Eager to unveil those? Stay tuned to Explained. But until then, goodbye.